Okay, it's been a bit of a long day, but I want to do a quick update because I want to get caught up before surgery. So today I want to share with you, I think the most difficult part of my diagnosis with breast cancer, and that was having to tell particularly two people in my life. I mean, it was difficult to tell my family and friends, but particularly with my mother and my son who have lost people to cancer. Um, my son was hurt at such a very young age, losing his grandfather, who was his favorite person in the world, and then his uncle, both quickly for him. And then my mom has had multiple people in her family die from cancer, and just her sister only, I think, less than a year ago. And so that's one of the hardest parts for me is that I feel like I don't know that I need to do anything, but I feel like there's a responsibility for me to inform and to nurture and to make sure everyone else is taken care of and that I'm not worrying people too much. And maybe I'll share this information, but not that information. And maybe I won't tell this person right now, but maybe um, I'll tell them later. It's kind of like I don't know that I feel like I have the ability to just completely collapse into the moment. I'm so hyper aware of how everyone else is experiencing the moment. So um, I think I mentioned before that there are a lot of parts of this process that are hard that I didn't realize how hard they are. And I think one of the hardest was sharing the news with other and trying to tell them, yeah, this is a big deal, but I'm going to be okay. And then at the same time going, I'm going to be okay. I'm going to make it through this. I'm going to live through this. I know that. But I also have these internal, I'm not going to be the same me I see right now. I mean, things are changing in my body and in even how I identify myself. So there are all these complexities to it. But I think those are the things that we don't think about. I think the other thing is the fact that I'm not a person that identifies myself through my breasts, but they are a part of me. So if you think about what it would be like to lose a limb or to I don't know, to have a major alteration in your body systems to where you're having to alter the way you function on a day-to-day basis, it changes who we are. And there are certain parts about myself that while losing my breast is not a big deal, there are things about feeling, I almost hate the word malformed, but that's in a sense how it feels. So all of this comes down pretty heavy in these appointments. This responsibility to inform everyone and at the same time kind of take that time to process my own emotions. And so going through that, where I am right now, for those who don't know, is I meet with the plastic surgeon on coming Tuesday, and I'm going to do minimal reconstruction because, again, it's just not part of my identity to do a full reconstruction type of thing. I just need to do what helps me still feel like I'm me, I guess. I'm going to be very different. I'm going to be very different. And I've made decisions on that I'll share as we go and as I know more. But the following Monday is when I go in for a double mastectomy. And what I'll like to do maybe next time is talk about what that means in that decision, and how it is to go through that. I'll also have an update on the genetic testing and what all of that means. There are just so many layers. There are so many layers to breast cancer that I didn't realize were there, that are probably exclusive to very certain kinds of cancer. So anyway, I just wanted to share that, to support, if you're supporting somebody going through this, let them tell you what they're ready to tell you. I know you want information, and that's why I'm sharing this. I hope if anybody has any questions, they can message me and I'll try and answer them. But it's difficult. It's difficult to kind of process through what I'm experiencing and take care of people that want to know, and they only want to know because they care about me and they want to know I'm safe and all of that, and I get it. But somehow knowing the information helps them feel safer, so I want to give them that. But be patient with the person going through the process. We're tired, and there's a lot of information to process, and um, a lot of decisions to make that are kind of thrust upon us, that, I don't know, maybe we don't even feel prepared to make, but we have to make them anyway because our lives and the lives of other people depend on those decisions. So a lot comes into play. So be patient, and for those of you going through cancer, be patient with the people that ask too many questions, because they, of course, want to just know you're okay. People ask because they care. So anyway, so that's today's update. It's not as much as I wanted to be, or kind of my energy levels today is not where I want it to be. So I wish I felt more energized, but it's where I am, and I want to get all this information out before my surgery, because I want to just share that process with you as we go. So I didn't decide to start doing this until after I was a few weeks in. So right now I'm playing catch up with you. But from here on out, I want to start including you in my process. So I'll try to send you another message tomorrow. But if not, I'll definitely check in after I'm done talking to the plastic surgeon, and I'll give you an update there. So oh, thank you for participating, and thank you to those people who are contributing. I don't have words for how much that means to me and how much it's helping. So thank you, and I hope everyone has a beautiful evening. Love you.